Mr. Pro Painter, please chime in. This is where we need you.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
All right, boy Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today we have a vehicle from Mr. El Cheapo himself, the car salesman auction guy. So you know with his cars, we can do anything. But today what we're gonna do, we're gonna discuss how to determine how far to take your blend on a metallic hood. Should we blend this out here? Should we just fan this up here? Should we cut it right here? Should we take it to the body line? Where would you blend that? Let me know in the comment before we even get rolling. Where would you blend that? To the middle? Body line? Just fade it out in here? Yeah, so in this video here, we're gonna discuss different ways that you can determine where you should do your blend, how far you should take it. Because blending metallics on a hood is the worst. It can be the worst. Much worse than the side. This is where a lot of people get stripes because your distance, you get too close. So we'll discuss that. So right now I'm gonna go mask up, mix up, and we'll get to it.
Trigger Man, this video is right on time, brother. Cause I'm getting ready to do the hood on my Hummer. And man, it's a charcoal gray metallic. And the last 3 times I painted that damn hood, man, I get stripes, brother. I think I sprayed too close. It's like my hand, the gun gets heavy in my hand and it gets closer to the hood and I get stripes, bro. So this is right on time, Trigger. Right on time, brother. So I'm gonna sit back and check out the video. I check in with you later, bro. Spray on, brother. Spray on.
Okay, so the way I look at it going into a hood, we have first case scenario and then we have worst case scenario. Okay, first case scenario is you start putting down your base coat, getting some coverage, and it just lays down and it looks good. Right here, I'm letting you know that we weren't even supposed to touch the middle of the hood. The damage was only on the left, but there were a few chips in the middle and the prepper decided to go ahead and fix it. So that's why we're doing the middle of the hood. Okay, pressure at 1, 3, and 3 is 6. 16 PSI out of the DV1. Okay, so again, first case scenario, putting down the base, getting some coverage, and then boom, it blends right in, which is not the case on this vehicle, which I already knew. Let it sit, walk away, see, walk away, let it sit, let it flash. 14 PSI. So there are times I put down some base on the hood, not even trying to blend it, putting down some base just to get some coverage, and it looks like it just disappeared. Now that's always a beautiful thing, and we'll just leave it as that. But here, actually, this color was no good. Okay? The color was no good. See, look in your eyes. Take your eyes and look. The color was no good. It was blendable, but it wasn't a good match, which is why I did the fender. You guys that know, that watch my channel for a while, normally I get a good match. I don't blend the fenders. That's the way we do it. Okay? That's the way I do it. I get a good match, 90 something percent, and it's okay. But I knew this color was off, so that's why I blended the fender. Okay? It wasn't way off, but it wouldn't have been a good match against the fender. And when I say blend up to a body line, I specifically mean the bottom of your fan is hitting right on the body line. right there. I don't mean the middle of your fan. I don't mean blend past that body line. I mean the bottom of your fan with your gun angled back towards where you just came from spraying. That's when I say up to a body line. That's what I'm referring to right there. Okay? Although some little mist is going to come over that edge, that's fine. But ideally, you want to keep it right there. Okay? And again, ideally, going back, aiming your gun back towards the middle of the hood over the metallics you just laid down. That's what I mean when I say blend up to a body line. Other people may have different definitions, but that's what I mean. And we're spraying at 25 and 4, 29. 29 PSI out of the Segola 4600 Extreme La Katrina, my favorite limited edition spray gun. This is with a 1.2 tip, not 1.2 XL, 1.2 tip. And that's with the silver, I want to say it's the Pro cap. They confuse me with all these different caps they got now. No, the Titania, my bad. That's the Titania, the silver Titania cap. But yeah, one of my top 3 guns here for clear. Most definitely. So remember, we had first case scenario and worst case. And that can go anywhere in between there. So from you putting down your base coat, covering your sealer or your primer, if the base is going down and it's looking good and it's disappearing, it's blending in just fine, hey, you could be okay with that. Then if you need to blend a little further towards the middle of the hood, you could be okay with that. So when I say worst case, that means you're going all the way to the other side of the hood to that other body line. And if there is no body line, then hey, you kind of screwed, buddy.
Trigger man, what you mean I'm screwed, bro? And my Hummer ain't got no goddamn body line, man. I'm thinking you're about to tell me something I can use, man. I ain't got no damn body line, bro. Ah, I sit and watch this damn video. Yeah, I didn't get nothing out of it, bro. Come on, man. It's first case, worst case, and third case. Man, Trigger. Unsubscribe.
All right. This is what we're looking like. Got it done. We got it done. What we're looking like. See, there we go on that edge, on that body line. Tell you, man, body lines can never go wrong. You never go wrong on the body lines. But yeah, so let me know if I did it wrong, if you would have done it differently, Mr. Pro Painter. Please chime in. This is where we need you. We need to know, what would the Pro Painter do? Would you just do a little blend in the middle of the hood? Would you take it all the way to the body line like I did? Would you do the whole entire hood? What would you do? Let's talk about it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay, so I want to hear from one of the pro painters. Okay, let me know, in all seriousness, what would you have done? And how do you go about deciding what you're going to do? Okay, how do you gauge it? You gauge it by the color, by the metallics. If it's a fine metallic, a coarse metallic, pearl. Like, how do you gauge how far to take a blend on a hood? Okay, the same vehicle, same scenario, where would you go with it? That's what we want to know. Okay, me, like I said, I always go into it just knowing, okay, there's a body line on the other side. Worst case, I'm gonna go there, but I'm gonna try, when I put down my metallics, to get them to blend right in, right when I'm putting it down. If they look a little off, I'll go a little further, go towards the middle. Can I get away with it? Can I fan it? Can I blend them in? Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's hot. whatever the case is, humid, sometimes they don't flow right and you got to go a little further. So I'll take it right over to that body line, and I know it's always going to work right off of the body line. But again, you have a lot of real estate from one end to the other where you can get your blend to work for you. So that's how I go about it. But in all seriousness, chime in and let's discuss it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Please tell a friend. And please tell his girlfriend. Peace.